In a highly anticipated showdown, Manchester City hosts defending champions Real Madrid at the iconic Etihad Stadium for the first leg of their UEFA Champions League knockout phase clash. Scheduled to kick off at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, this encounter not only reignites a fierce rivalry but also sets the stage for a pivotal moment in both teams' seasons as they vie for a place in the round of 16. Both clubs entered this tournament as pre-season favorites, but their paths to this point have been marked by inconsistency. Manchester City has struggled to find their rhythm following an impressive unbeaten start to the season, with a disappointing run that saw them win just one of their last 13 matches. This included a crucial 4-2 loss to Paris Saint-Germain, which cast doubt on their Champions League ambitions. In contrast, Real Madrid, while maintaining a storied reputation in Europe, has also faced challenges, including a shock defeat to Espanyol in La Liga. Despite these setbacks, they have won 5 of their last 7 matches, showcasing resilience as they gear up for this high-stakes battle. The excitement surrounding the match is palpable, with players emerging onto the pitch to thunderous support from the fans. Manchester City's lineup features star striker Erling Haaland, who has yet to find the net against Real Madrid in 4 previous encounters. His determination to break this scoring drought is matched by the presence of Kylian Mbappe on the opposite side, who has been in fine form, netting 23 goals this season. The spotlight will also shine on Jude Bellingham, who has emerged as a crucial player for Real Madrid, potentially playing a key role in tonight's proceedings. Ruben Dias, a central figure in City's defense, spoke candidly about the team's struggles but expressed optimism about their potential to create something beautiful from adversity. "Only through those hard moments and difficult times will we be able to rise again," he stated, emphasizing the belief within the squad. This sentiment resonates deeply as both teams aim to reclaim their dominance on the European stage. From a tactical perspective, City manager Pep Guardiola has opted for a flexible formation that could see John Stones play a pivotal role in midfield, a strategy he believes can exploit Real Madrid's vulnerabilities. Ancelotti, on the other hand, is no stranger to pressure, having led his side through numerous high-stakes matches. "It's always a headache," he remarked about preparing for a match against Guardiola, acknowledging the unique challenges posed by City's innovative approach. "This matchup is not merely about advancing in the tournament, it carries the weight of legacy and prestige. The winner of this tie has emerged victorious in the Champions League for the past 3 seasons, a statistic that heightens the stakes for both teams. As the match unfolds, fans and analysts alike will be eager to see which side can harness their strengths and capitalize on their opponent's weaknesses." As the clock ticks down to kickoff, the anticipation builds. Will Manchester City find the form that propelled them to last year's title, or will Real Madrid assert their dominance once again? With both teams vying for glory, tonight's match promises to be a thrilling display of world-class football, setting the tone for what lies ahead in this year's Champions League campaign. As the tournament progresses, all eyes will remain on these two giants of the game, watching closely to see who ultimately emerges victorious in this compelling narrative. As the January transfer window closes, the reverberations of player movements are felt throughout the Premier League and European competitions, significantly impacting betting odds and expectations for the remainder of the season. The decisions made during this critical period can define the trajectories of clubs, shaping their chances at silverware domestically and in Europe. Arsenal's continued struggle in front of goal has been a significant concern. Mikel Arteta's side recently suffered a disappointing FA Cup exit against Manchester United, leaving them trailing league leaders Liverpool by 6 points. Despite the pressing need for reinforcements, Arsenal opted against any January signings, maintaining their long odds of 7-2 for the Premier League title, a trophy they have not lifted in over 2 decades. The decision not to bolster their squad raises questions about their ambition and strategy as they pursue both the League and Champions League. In stark contrast, Liverpool finds itself at the pinnacle of both the Premier League and Champions League, boasting 1-4 odds to clinch the domestic title and 4-1 for European glory. The team's new manager Arne Slot has chosen to retain his successful squad, reflecting confidence in the players who have delivered a near-flawless first half of the season. This stability could prove crucial as they seek to add to their trophy haul. Tottenham Hotspur meanwhile is navigating a tumultuous period following their exit from domestic cup competitions. With injury woes compounding their troubles, manager Ange Postecoglou has made January signings, bringing in players such as Young Min Hyuk and goalkeeper Antonin Kinski. This recruitment aims to revitalize a squad now focused solely on the Europa League, where they hold odds of 9-2. Manchester United, despite a tumultuous season, remain unbeaten in European competition. They have been made 4-1 favourites to win the Europa League following a January edition of Patrick Dorgu, who made his debut against Leicester. However, the club's struggles in the Premier League have prompted calls for more significant investment to support a lengthy rebuild. Across town, Manchester City is facing unexpected challenges this season, struggling to maintain their usual dominance under Pep Guardiola. Their January acquisition of Nico Gonzalez from Porto aims to address these issues, as they currently sit at 8-1 odds to win the Champions League, should they advance past Real Madrid in the knockout phase. These odds are likely to shift dramatically. Newcastle United finds itself in a strong position under Eddie Howe, currently 6th in the league and poised for a Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. They are 5 of 2 to secure a top 4 finish, indicating a promising trajectory. In contrast, Chelsea has had an inconsistent season, recently eliminated from the FA Cup yet favoured at 4-6 to win the Europa Conference League. Their limited January activity raises questions about their plans for the remainder of the season. In player news, Joao Felix has expressed an openness to extending his stay at AC Milan after departing Chelsea on loan, highlighting the shifting dynamics in player careers amid the ongoing market fluctuations. As clubs navigate these complexities, the January transfer window has undoubtedly set the stage for an intriguing finish to the season, with the second half of the campaign unfolding. The outcomes of these decisions will crystallize, painting a clearer picture of which clubs will emerge triumphant in their quests for glory. As the competition heats up, fans and analysts alike will be eagerly watching how these storylines develop and what further moves might be made in the summer transfer window. And the ever-evolving landscape of Italian soccer Serie A continues to captivate fans with thrilling matches and standout performances. As the 2024-25 season progresses, recent developments have sparked discussions among analysts and supporters alike, particularly following Matchday 24. Lazio's impressive display against Monza, coupled with individual brilliance from various players, has set the stage for intense competition as the league heads into its latter stages. On February 9, 2025, Lazio decisively dismantled Monza with a commanding 5-1 victory at the Stadio Olimpico. This match not only marked a significant turnaround for the Biancocelesti, who had been struggling with a 4-match winless streak at home, but it also led to managerial upheaval for Monza. Following the defeat, the club parted ways with their head coach Salvatore Brachetti and opted to bring back club legend Alessandro Nesta. The decision reflects Monza's urgency to revitalize their season as they seek to avoid relegation. Pedro, a veteran presence on the field, made headlines with a brace after coming off the bench to replace the injured Bulle Diameter. Despite his impressive performance, Pedro was notably absent from the best 11 selections, which focused on other standout players. Among them was Tati Castellanos, who delivered a man-of-the-match performance with 2 assists and a goal, showcasing his ability to create chances and finish them effectively. His contributions were pivotal in solidifying Lazio's dominance in the match. The Serie A Team of the Week, as selected by Tutto Mercato, highlighted the strength of Lazio's lineup, featuring 3 players from the victorious squad. Adam Maruzic, who opened the scoring, and Nuno Tavares were both recognized for their contributions in defense, joining Sebastiano Luperto and Jaka Bijal in the backline. Meanwhile, Matteo Retegui of Atlanta continued to impress, extending his lead in the Coppa Canoniere race with a hat-trick against Hellas Verona. Juventus' Randall Kolo Muani also made the cut after playing a crucial role in his team's win against Como. The best 11 for matchday 24 was structured in a 4-2-4 formation featuring notable players such as Łukasz Skorupski Bologna in goal with a defense anchored by Maruzic and Tavares. The midfield was bolstered by the likes of De Roon from Atlanta, while the attacking line was a star-studded affair including Pulisic, Castellanos, Retegui, and Kolo Muani. These selections reflect not only individual talent but also the competitive nature of Serie A, where every matchday can significantly alter team standings and player reputations. As the season progresses, the implications of these performances will resonate throughout the league, with clubs like Lazio finding form at a crucial juncture and others grappling with management changes and injuries. The race for European qualification and the fight against relegation are poised to heat up. Fans can expect more thrilling encounters as teams strategize to secure their positions in the standings, showcasing the dynamic and unpredictable nature of Italian soccer. Looking ahead, the upcoming matchups promise to deliver high-stakes drama and showcase the remarkable talent that Serie A has to offer.